Alright. Teen Grind, how you living? It's the kid, ready kid, and I am back with another album for album live stream. We're doing Biggie versus Big Pun. You find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this like social medias. All my social medias will be in the description below. Hey yo, I also want to just take a time out right before this whole thing kick off. Let me make this clear. I am not condoning anything that the artist said in the songs that was completely aligned. We're gonna get to that when we get to that, but I just want to let that be known clearly. We just judging off the music. We're not judging, we're just judging off the music. We're not here to condone or here to condone anything. All right, so let me go ahead and get to the rules. Why I keep doing the rules all over again in case new people come in. All right, rule number one: how I rate my songs, fire being the highest, good being the second highest, okay being the middle, didn't like being the lowest. Number two, I do not count intros, interludes, or outros, or the rappers rapping over them. Rule number three, I do not count bonus tracks. No deluxe version. I wanted just just the normal title list that was on the album, the official tracks only. And rule number four, this is all my opinion. Don't take anything I say too hard. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this, like I said, today is only part one. Part two will be tomorrow. I split it up to two parts because Biggie Life After Death album is two discs, and that's gonna be I just thought that was gonna be kind of long, so I just split it up. So today we're doing Ready to Die versus Capital Punishment. We're gonna start off with Capital Punishment. I'm gonna get my final verdict on it. Then after that, we're gonna go to Biggie Ready to Die. Good? Sounds good. All right, let's go. And we're gonna skip the first track because the first track is just an intro track, and we'll go to the second track. You can't sleep, gotta keep your eyes open wide and hide your face from the streets. I'm like the beast with a warwick far from a throwing. Get you fair corners, now you wanna stay smaller. I'm pulling out many rappers that I doubt. Smack him in the foul, throw him in the yo, boom, then I knock him out. No doubt, pretty rock style, 20 shot, auto block cloud. Many climb quarter rock style with his wrist the black and the proud. Swish your cap in the mouth, speak with the fish, then we have us down. What's happening now? Niggas is hard as hell, but they are rebels. Sitting on the smallest finger, kiss them hard to kill. Squad is feeling, holds it down. The hardest, regardless, what size of the largest, we polish the floor with the flawless hard marauders. Smallest victory, and niggas can't do shit to me. Physically, lyrically, hypothetically, realistically, because we can fit it. Beware on this track right now. Big Pun is pretty much put the whole game on notice. Like, beware, I'm here to take over. If you doubt that, I got no problem making an example out of you. On this track, Big Pun is showing off his lyrical ability, and I think that's the Big L sample in the background that he's using. I get this one a good. Moving on to the second track. Hey, yo, my murderous rap, verbal attack is actual fact. Tactical track match perfectly with rapping and dash. Hot back, the magic of that, for tractical rap, the tackles and back, shackles and natural facts, the mathematical madness I'm on. The savage is strong, the marriage is on, the habit is on. It's massive disorders of procrastination, constantly hateful skeletons, locked in the class of the unconstantly race on the class of the face for the fly. Half of the face with a raptor like people slashing your face. That's how a master disgrace you. I'm battling cases if you pass it to my label. I'm snatching the table, trying to take this son of fucking back. Super lyrical. This track right here is a posse cut. It's another track where Big Pun who got Black Thought with him from the Roots. They're just pretty much showing off their lyrical ability. This was a pretty fun track. But if you ask me who I think got the better on this track, I'll edge it to Black Thought. But I get this one okay. Next track is a skip, so we're gonna skip over to the next track. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's get back to it. Up, up, up. Sorry, my bad. That's the wrong button. Hey, I'm still not playing, but you still a hater. Still not a player featuring Joe. Y'all know where this is going. Y'all know where this is going. Man, it's track with what Bud say, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot, which means like I'm nice with the ladies, but I'm not really a player like that though. But I'm nice with the ladies though. I get this a fire. This can't go nowhere but a fire. But a fire though. But hey, before I move on though, I gotta play one of my favorite parts of the song. Hold on. All right, go ahead and move on to the next track. Buddy, qua, buddy, buddy, qua, money. Dream Shatter. Another track with Big Pun just showing off his lyrical ability. This is probably like one of my favorite, just like bar for bar cyber type of track. This is probably one of my favorite ones. Um, First time I heard this was when they did the cipher together. You know, with DMX, Mos Def, recipes DMX, uh, Mike Geronimo, Cannabis, John Forte, I believe that's the name. And Big Pun, they all did the cipher, and Big Pun spit this the Dream Shatter verse. That was the first time I heard it. I get this one good. Next track. Punish Me. Okay, on this track right here, Big Pun is talk about ending a relationship with a toxic woman who cheated on him. He said that how he ignored the signs, but because he was in love with her and the woman on the track who was playing the love interest, she said, "Punish me," as in like don't as in just like let's just just have sex and get over it, but get over it. But Pun, he's over this relationship, period, because it's not worth it to him. But he'll be a father to his son, but but he's ready to move on with his life. I give this one a good. All right, next track. Woo! Woo! You ain't a killer. Basically said, pun, I can see, pun said, I can see you for what you are. You out here faking like you one of them tough guys, but you ain't built like that for real. I can see through it because you won't, because we come for you. What you gonna do, man? You ain't a killer, man. I remember the first time I listened to this album, I was stuck on this song. I played it back at least about 4 or 5 times before I listened to the next track, man. I was stuck on this one. This song right here, while I listened to the album in its entirety for the first time, this song right here made me a big Pun fan. It's a fire. I can't put it nowhere else. I can't put it no lower than that. That 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 beat is. I remember on Verbal Warzone when the battle rapper was rapping over it, man. It's a crazy beat, man. It's a fire. I'm moving on. Let me move on before I get stuck for real. Caribbean Connection. This track featuring Wyclef John. The beat is crazy, and I feel like Pun and Wyclef John did a good job playing off one another. Sorry, Wyclef John first. That sounds like Cannabis wrote it, man. No offense to Wyclef, but that definitely sounds like Cannabis wrote it. But nonetheless, I get a track of good. We'll go ahead and go on to the next track. Glamour Life. This track right here featured Cuban Link and I think Tony Sunshine, another member of Terror Squad. They basically talk about, if they ever were to make it big in life, what they would do. I give this one a good. Moving on to the next track. Capital Punishment. This track right here is pretty much tell you like how people grow up in the ghetto who don't have much opportunities, but they try to make the best out of the opportunity that they have, whether that leads them down a good or a bad path. I get this one. I get a track of good. Going on to the next one, to the next track. Okay, one another thing I forgot to mention. This is I'm not a player. I'm not a player is pretty much the original version. I'm still not a player is the remix version. I'm not a player. It's the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing as the remix. I don't. I'm not a player nothing, but I get plenty of chicks. I get this one a good. Going on to the next track. If I'm moving too fast, let me know. Woo! Still undefeated. Twins featuring Fat Joe. Yeah, in the middle of a little Italy, little, then we know the middle, so little man who didn't do diddly, man. The way that this is the deep cover beat from the I can't remember was it original gangster soundtrack that Snoop and Dre did. I can't remember the name, but I can't remember the movie. But that pretty much that instrumental right there, Big Pun and Fat Joe took it. They did their own version of it. They went back to back on this beat. On this beat, Pun and Fat Joe have incredible chemistry. Fat Joe versus actually pretty good. But Big Pun just had them stand out line there in the middle of what little Italy, little did we know, and it take all the like child support line. The lines right there is just undefeated. I get it's a fire. Moving on to the next track. Boomerang. This right here is like a crime telling the story of, Pun being on top of the world. You got the money, you got the fame, you got the women, but do the people hate on him, snitch on him? They brought him down, but he said, "I'm gonna get it all back." Boomerang. It's gonna come back to me like a boomerang. I get this track a good. Next track. You came up. Track is pretty much about nothing to something. How he came up, rapping on the street corners to making it to the rap game. Um, Big Pun and Nori got good chemistry together. Pun did the verses, Nori did the hook. The beat compliment the song very well. I get it's a good. Next track. Trez Leches, Trez Leches, featuring Prodigy from All Deep and Inspector Deck from the Wu-Tang Clan. Um, this track right here is fire. RZA did the beat. I can't remember the name of the DJ who did the scratch on the album, but this is my opinion one of RZA's best beats that he did right here. As far as who I think got the best verse, I'm going with Deck. I feel like Deck got the best verse on this one, but nonetheless, I get it's a fire. Going on to the next track. Fast Money. This track is pretty much about getting money, by any means necessary. But the means of this one, it's about robbing somebody, and the whole thing is the plan has to go without a hitch. They can't afford no mistake because the person that they robbing is a dangerous person. But any mishap could cost them his life, and it almost did cost them their life. But fortunately for them, the terror squad members came through at the end for them to back them up, It's a good storytelling track and told you what depths they ready to go get money. I get us one a good next track.
Disabled phone, upgrade to new Galaxy Z Fold 7. I really liked how you could reach a diverse group of learners in unique ways and really meet them.
Parental description. I think this track is pretty much saying how people without parental guidance is growing up and they'll do anything to try to get money, try to get what they team is success by any means necessary. The track featured Busta Rhymes. I get this one okay. So my final verdict: Capital Punishment is a classic. It still holds up to the date. Standouts being Still Not a Player, um, Twins, Tres Leche, and what else? Do I want to say? Dream Shatter. Those are my standout. But like I said, still overall, it's still a classic. Oh yeah, You Ain't a Killer. That's also a standout. But overall, classic album. Let's see how it matches up against Biggie's Ready to Die album.
Isn't it ironic that to find everything you need, you have to get to a place where there's nothing around? Discover the excitement of Toyota trucks. Toyota, let's go places. Your favorite movies and shows together, because Disney Plus has Hulu. Your favorites together, Disney Plus.
Things done change. Basically, what he doing is telling a story, a comparison between how things was back in the 70s, the 80s, versus how things were in the 90s, and dudes are doing it, getting it by any means necessary. What that's mean, drug dealing, robbing, and because things have changed, and if you don't change, you down to you bound to cease to exist. And he's changing with the thing with times with the times. and he doing where he can to make wherever he can do to make it, and he don't care about how anyone feels about it. So things don't change. I get this one good.
Yeah, better know. My man Imp left a tech and a 9 at my crib. Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. On 1 to 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Motherfucking right. My pocket's looking kind of tight. And I'm stressed. Yo, Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that. Just grab the fucking gat. The first pocket that's back. The take it to his back. Or his ball, I'ma smoke him. Yo, don't take no move. I treat it like boxing. Stick and move. Stick and move. You ain't got to explain shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers in the same shit.
Give me the loot. On this track right here, Biggie telling a story about him robbing people, and a lot of people don't know that the high pitched voice that you hear on the track is also big as well. People thought this was a feature. I get this one a good, give me the loot, give me the loot. Blah, blah, blah. I get it's a good, I get it's a fire. Moving on to that track.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Houston. Inside this workshop, you'll learn you
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the gaps in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Maybe I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher Williams, still some empty. Got the real one, cap, I got the real some. To let niggas know that if you fuck with taking heavy, I get up in that ass like the wedgie. Says who? Says me, the lyrical. Niggas saying Biggie off the street, it's a miracle. Left the drugs alone, took the thugs alone with me. Just for niggas acting shifty. Sticks and stones, red bones, but they gotta kill your quicker. Especially when I'm drunk on the liquor. Smoking up by the boxes, packing rocks. Natural to eat your niggas like shots. Let's go up, baby.
Machine Gun Fuck. On this track right here, Biggie is just showing off his office lyrical ability. I get this one a fire. I live off the folk. I die for the folk. I live off the folk. I die from the phone. This is my favorite Biggie song for a while.
Who the fuck is this? Hate to be at 5:46 in the morning. Crack a dawn, now I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eye. See who's this paging me and why. It's my nigga Pop from the barber shop. Told me he was in the gambling spot. Heard the intricate spot. The niggas want to stick me like fly paper. Slow down, love, please chill, drop the paper. Remember them niggas from the hill up in Brownsville that you rolled dice with? I got nice with. Yeah, my nigga Fame up in Prospect. Nah, them my niggas. Nah, love wouldn't disrespect. I didn't say them. They show me just the niggas that you knew from back when you was clocking minor figures. Now they heard you blowing up like nitro. When they want to stick the knife through your wind, like so. So, like Fame for the D, cause now I'm more than you. I got the Mac, nigga. Tell me what you gonna do. Yeah. Niggas wanna stick me from my paper. Yeah. Niggas wanna stick me from my paper. Yeah.
Warning. On this track right here, Biggie gets a call from associates that's warning him that dude is out to get him to try to get him for his money. So this track is pretty much a storytelling track. Big get the warning, and throughout the song, he get himself ready, to go, for the people who's ready to come and get him. And because he got the warning, he was able to get the upper hand on the people that were trying to rob him. Get his track of fire. Next track.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Ready, motherfucker, Kill your ass.
As I grab the Glock to your headpiece, from the chamber, the safety is off, release straight at your door, homes, I wanna see cabbage, Biggie for the savage, doing your brain cells much damage, Teflon is the material, for the imperial, might rip a girl stripper, the Henny sipper, I drop lyrics open on like the light switch, quick to grab the web bitch and make her drop the cue, 45 blocks and checks are expected when I wreck shit, perspectives collect.
Ready to die. This track is about Big being on the path of destruction. His mom got breast cancer. His girl tripping him at all times. He got a daughter to raise. At this point, like he don't care no more. He ready to die. He ready to go out in a blaze of glory. I'll get a track of good. Moving on to the next track.
I was thinking about you last night. That shit is real. Please don't want me. That's my best friend. I don't know what's going on, motherfucker.
I'm similar to the thriller in Manila. Honey told me bigger, the kind of villa. Whether it's stiff tongue or stiff dick, Biggie squeeze it to make shit fit. Now check the shit, I got the pack of rough riders in the back of the Pathfinder. You know the F belong by James Hall. Smith, I get swift with the lyrical gift. Hit you with the dick, make the kidney shift. Here we go, but I'm not domino. I got the funk flow to make your jaws drop slow. So recognize the dick size in these Hawkeye jeans. I've been 13, know what I mean? I fuck around and hit you with the Hennessy shit. Mess around and go fly, don't get seized.
One more chance. This track is just pretty much Big talk about the women that he ran through and how he got them sprung and they want another chance to be with him, but he's smashing and passing. I get this one good.
I used to get feels on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop it from the HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie villain, playing the villain, prepare for the rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. His style is played out like Arnold. What you talking about, Willis? The thrill is gone. The black Frank White here to excite. Throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless. Guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wind. I squeeze gaps through my clips is empty. Don't tempt me.
T.H.O.D. man.
Some shit. Come respect about the lyrics over harmony. It's the little killer death track.
Yes, I'm a jet like India. Couple when you rest, that's a brother. Step inside the rain, you the number one contender. Look at cold booty like the pussy in December.
Nigga, stop bitching, button up your lip. For method, all you getting is the can of ass whipping. Hey, I'll be kicking. You son, you doing all the yapping.
Acting like it can't happen.
Frontin' got me mad enough to touch something.
Full Charlotte, I didn't made with the bus of it.
So what you want, nigga? You want, nigga? I got a 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger.
It's real.
94, rugged raw. Kicking on your goddamn door.
You gotta work hard for it.
Keep on. Coming with that OE book. Medicare, putting niggas back in ICU. I'm lifted, trope. You can bring your wet.
The what? Sorry. The what? Track where Biggie and Method Man is showing off their lyrical ability. I'll be real with you. I still struggle on who I got winning. One day I felt like Meth got it. Next day I felt like Biggie got it. But I guess the best way I can put it is, as far as them going back and forth, I felt like Meth got the first round, and on the second round, I felt like Biggie got it. So it's just where I'm at with it. The what gets a fire for me, and the fact that Method Man got on the song with Biggie, It held his own. It just goes show you the level of metaphors at that time. So moving on to the next track.
Work goes smoothly when you know the right steps. With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams and stay on track, so your team can spend more time celebrating wins. Try it for free at asana.com.
Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from, that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Saw the pepper heavy D up in the limousine.
Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape hot. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that.
Juicy, a track where Biggie talk about going from nothing to something. He talked about how he was just on the corner set, hustling. He went from doing that to rapping on street corners, and one day ended up making it big. Now he living lavish. He never thought he could make it, but he actually did make it. So it's a pretty much of a nothing for something, a triumph feeling to it. And yes, I know the controversy behind this song right here. When Notorious Big One, Big Daddy, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yes, Biggie sounds very identical to Notorious Big One, who came out first. Using the same sample. Biggie flow sounds just like his. Here come the man, the big belly man. Here come the man, the big belly man. Notorious B1, Notorious B.I.G., Big Daddy, Big Papa. They use the same beat. It's too much to say it's a coincidence. So yeah, even though I'm not really feeling that type of thing, I don't know if Big stole from him. I don't know if Puff heard it and took it from him. I don't know how it went though, but despite the controversy behind the song, I still give Juicy a fire. All right, moving on to the next track.
I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug and trouble. Another day in the struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug and trouble. Another day in the struggle. I know how it feels to wake up fucked up. Pocket broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad who the abuser. But they don't know about the stress-filled day. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. That's why you drink.
Everyday struggle. This is kind of like a more depth detail to the mind of every. I'm ready to die. Basically, tired of struggling. I get this one a good. Moving on to the next track.
Starting live translation. Those are chicken tingamoyetes. Take me out to the mountains. Take me out to South Beach.
Let me ask you a question. Would you kill for me?
Actor making
I feel like you should have asked someone.
When I met you, I admit my first thought was a trick. You look so good, huh? I sucked on your daddy's dick. I never felt that way in my life. It didn't take long before I made you my wife. Got no rings and shit, just my main squeeze. Coming to the crib, even had a set of keys. During the day, you helped me bag up my nipples. In the process, I admit I tripped a little, but you was my bitch, the one that never snitched. Tell me when I'm broke or when I'm really fucking rich. And I admit, when the time is right, the one.
Me and my bitch. This is the track. Biggie fall in love with a girl, and then she was down for him to the very end. I still say that you look so good. I suck your daddy dick. Lot is still crazy. I I get it. He got it from Richard Pryor, but still, like I still feel like he should have said that. He should have said, "You look so good. I suck your mother's tit" or something. He should have. Why her father? I don't get it. But despite that, I still give the track a good. Despite that.
Oh, oh.
I like that. Yeah.
Now, to all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping my wet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blood passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these homies Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the F a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the nigga. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes, see no father layers. True fucking players. Jump in the rover and come over. Tell your friends jump in the GF3. I got the chronic by the tree. Throw your hands in the air and use a true player. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Baby. Straight up honey, really, I'm asking.
But they be acting who you tracking with their lie, what's your name, what's your size, Susie, by that why I just keep up from behind. Bitches are who you be with, what number to try, he gonna be here for a while, I'm gonna call my crew, he gonna call your crew, and we gonna find the crew at the bottom around you.
Plans to leave, throw the keys to little C, pull the truck up front and roll up the next block so we can steam on the way to the telly, go fill my belly. A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's great. Conversate for a few, cause in a few we gon' do what we came to do.
Hey, that right, fool?
Forget the time, you just go to the crib and watch a movie in the jacuzzi, smoke L's while you do it. Throw your hands in the air and use a true player. To the honeys getting money playing.
Big Papa, another track with Biggie showing off his player ways of him picking up chicks in the club and taking it back to the hotel. It got the Ronald Isley between the seats sample going crazy. This is probably Biggie's most iconic song of all time. It gets a fire. Next track.
No big up on the man, sing it up, big up, come to the 94 when I rock, kill peace and stuff. No, I'm just the one on the corner. What's this? Lord, me alone. So I be gunman them. Gunman alone, keep gunman them. Me a gunman, me a keep gunman them. Gunman alone, keep gunman them.
1970 something, nigga out of sweat today. My mom was late, so I had to plan my escape out the skins in this world of fly girl. Had to lay a hand until I call girl. 10 months in this gut, what the fuck? I wish Mars would hurry up so I could get fucked. Wild juvenile ripping mics and shit. New York, ready for the lights and this. Then came the
Respect. On this track right here, Biggie is paying homage to his mother and their Jamaican roots. He paid homage to the fact that his mother gave birth to him, was able to, was able to raise him, and he was able to go and do great things in life. I get this one a good. Moving on to the next track.
Fuck the bitch bitches. Fuck all the snake assholes. All my niggas know. Me and my niggas you know how we feel. Fuck the scale says. You know how I go, Pooch. I meet a bitch. Fuck a bitch. Next thing you know, you fucking a bitch. And just pass around. Shit. Pass the shit like a cold and shit. Fuck. Now when I'm fucking up here, I'm invincible. Don't love no hoe, that's my principle. Cause the bitches come, bitches go. That's why I get my nut and I be out the fucking dough. They might even want to set me up. Wanna get their little brother to wet me up. That's why I don't take stuff to get a rope. I think that they take the little fucking misplaced. I don't give a bitch enough to catch the bus. And then I see the scene and I'm leaving. Bitches be seen and I get you up. That's why I keep
Friend of mine. This track right here is pretty much Biggie talk about why he don't trust women because they be messing with your dudes and they he set you up to get killed and all that. He just saying he's smashing the past and I get this one okay. It's not a bad track.
Biggie Smalls is the illest. What? Biggie Smalls is the illest. Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls is the illest. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one. Representing BK to the fullest. Gats I pull it. Bastards ducking when Big be bucking. Chicken heads be cooking in my back and fucking. It ain't nothing. They know Big be handling with the Mac and the actual paneling. Bandaging MCs. Oxygen, they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Red boxes so my dick can breathe. Breathe through with the Q45 by my side. Lyrical high. And those that rushes my clutches get put on crutches. Look like Dutchess from the master. Hate to blast you, but I have to. You see, I smoke a lot. Your life is played out like Kwame and the fucking polka dots. Who rock the spot? Biggie, you know how the weed go. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. This is another track where Biggie is short off his lyrical ability. I think this is okay. It ain't bad. Moving on to the next track.
What's going on? Alright? What the fuck is wrong with you?
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goodies.
Track. Suicidal Thoughts. This track is pretty much big. Pretty much given up. He at the point of no return, and he pretty much when Puff is pretty much starting to understand what he's saying and what he's saying, he tried to talk him out of it, but he's pretty much too far gone, and he ends it all at the end of the track. So I guess want to fire. It's dark, it's hunting, and it got that hardcore feel to it. So go on to the next track.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
turn the lights up. Turn that mic up. The beat is not to the mic up. Turn that fuck up. What? Turn it louder. Yeah.
Who shot you? Second with the beat for the opposite.
Leap hard to creep in Brooklyn Street. It's all nigga. Fuck all that bickering beat. I can hear sweat trickling down the cheek. The heartbeat sound like fast rock speak. Thundering.
Shake it, the concrete.
The shit stop when I fall the clock. Neighbors call the cops, say they heard mad shot. Saw me in the drop, 3 in the 4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the door. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I heard baby bird like disco inferno.
Who shot you? The song that everybody thought was a diss towards Tupac, because Tupac ended up getting shot at the studio that Big was at, and he thought Pac thought Big set him up, and this track was a diss track towards him. Big came out and said it wasn't. So this song is probably one of Biggie's most controversial songs, just period. But on this track is pretty much Big is plotting. You know, he's plotting to kill somebody, and at the end of the song, he ended up killing them because they tried him. I get it's a fire. It's a fire track. Still nonetheless.
There are simpler ways
On
to
to
practice
next
wellness. New Dove Men Body and Face Scrub makes self-care effortless. Scrub, cleanse, and moisturize, all in one simple step. It's your daily hack for smooth, nourished skin.
As I sit back, relax, steam of nuts, sip of vex. Think about the sexy fingers that I wanna sex. I'm probably going down for fucking Patty LaBelle. Ooh, Regina Bell, she probably do me swell. Jasmine down to fly, Mariah Carey's kinda scary. Wait a minute, what about my honey Mary? The jeans, they fitting like a glove. I had a crush on you since real love. Hold your horses, I'ma show you who the boss is. Intercourse is. Sex, I'm taking no losses.
Just playing Dreams. Okay. On this track, let me tell you this right now. I do not condone anything Biggie said in the song. Yes, it's okay, to have, man, we do all the time. We talk about, us wanting to sleep with our favorite female celebrities all the time. We talk about it, we think about it a lot. To, and that's okay. But what's not okay is what he said about Escape, saying he rather than sleep with a man than to sleep with them because they're so ugly. That wasn't cool to say. And second thing that was not cool to say, and the most important thing that he said that was not cool, and that said he'll make Raven Simone, who was like, I want to say 7 or 8 at the time, then she'll call 8 rape. That was not cool for Biggie to say. And because he said that line right there, just playing Dreams, I get a non-applicable, which means I'm not going to rate it. I'm not going to rate this. I'll be real with you. I give it a bag. Just because that line alone, I gotta give it a bag. But overall, Ready to Die is a classic album. It has some of Biggie's biggest hits on the album, no pun intended. Standouts of the album is Machine Gun Funk, The What, Big Papa. What is another one I think is a standout? Who shot you? The Warning, all stand out. And this album definitely stand the test of time. It's definitely a classic. So, all right, between Capital Punishment and Ready to Die, who do I give the win to? I'll be lying to myself. Capital Punishment is a classic, but I gotta give it to Ready to Die. Ready to Die, I give it a Ready to Die. I put Ready to Die over Capital Punishment. So With that being said, Biggie takes round one. Be sure to come back tomorrow for round two, where I do Yeah Baby versus Life After Death. That's the end of this live stream. I gave it to Ready to Die. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share on your social medias. Remember, every season grind season. Underground takeover, man. Let's get it.